Meet the secret dealers. Their mission, to make money.
Dealing's in my blood. I can't help myself. Even if I made £1 million, I'd still carry on dealing.
My business is high turnover, low profit.
My knowledge gives me a real buzz.
We're heading to two very different homes today.
Ah! All right, Governor? Sorted.
Two different crack teams of secret dealers on the hunt for antiques and collectibles.
I really, really like this, and I hope the other dealers don't know what it is.
You have just blown me out of the water.
Yes, get in there.
I think there'll be fisticuffs over this one.
Things get heated.
No, that's it. I've had it.
Oof, there'll be trouble about that casket.
Don't even mention the casket.
And they'll face a tough test from the homeowners.
I think we have a fight on our hands here.
Do you ever feel like you're being mugged?
The dealers are armed with their own cash, and our homeowners are going to try and get as much of it as possible.
We're definitely not going to be a pushover. No, definitely not going to be a pushover.
The first team of dealers are going to love visiting this elegant home. It's filled with beautiful things, many of which were inherited by sisters Nicola and Catherine.
Catherine and I inherited, well, the belongings really of our auntie and uncle who passed away, and they didn't have children of their own, so everything that they did have was passed to us.
Parting with any of these items won't be easy.
Called in the secret dealers because although there's pieces that we don't actually want to keep hold of, we still want to make sure that they go to a good home and they carry on being looked after.
And there are some rare and unusual pieces here which are sure to excite our dealers. Like this maple decanter box in pristine condition, a stunning Georgian ladle, and an extremely rare silver piece. Is it a bugle or a hearing aid? Our dealers either way are going to be very excited. On the way to explore this house are dealers David, Simon and Mike. They will have just 60 minutes to discover what's on offer and make secret bids against each other while Nicola and Catherine are out.
You off upstairs, mate?
Well, it looks that way, doesn't it?
Ah!
Well, a nice looking room. Right, what a lovely kitchen.
Well, this is a modern sort of take on things, isn't it?
Nice.
And in second, Simon has spotted the decanters.
Well, first thing that's caught my attention is this little box. I think if we open this, we're going to find some decanters inside. So the first thing to check is the condition of the decanters, which is obviously very important. Just see if there's any chips on the glass. I think there's a name on there. Yeah, it says J. Brahma. It's one of the best locksmiths that this country's ever produced. And it's always a nice sign of quality on something if it's got a Brahma lock on it. And it actually, believe it or not, does make quite a bit of difference. It's a name that conjures up quality. I'm going to put that there. And I think you might find by the end of the day there'll be another 2 cards there, because I should think we're all going to go for that.
Toys, Lego, not really into that.
Simon could really have competition, as Mike's bound to like these.
The wood, I'm pretty certain, is bird's eye maple. See with the little dots. I know what I'd pay for that. What's that?
Oh, hang on a second.
A silver ladle has caught Simon's eye.
Very, very clean. Sometimes when you see this decoration here, it's been pressed out afterwards, but it doesn't really make any difference at all, to be frank.
Will David give Nicola and Catherine their first full house of bids today?
All the bottles seem to be... Oh, I found one with a chip.
There are lots of quality items for our dealers to bid on, and as time marches on, David is drawn to an ornate clock.
I mean, this is a late 18th century, early 19th century clock that's got into the hands, frankly, of a butcher who has restored it to such an extent that it's knocked a huge amount of value off it, and it now looks like a reproduction. I don't know what to say. They've probably spent a lot more than I'm going to offer restoring it. but whoever did it wants a smack.
David didn't seem too keen, but he's still adding a bid. Meanwhile, Simon has found something which he's keeping very quiet about.
I'm being all secret squirrel with this because I don't want them to hear what I'm saying, but I think I know what this is. This is a hearing aid. Originally there would have been a little ivory piece here that would have gone in the ear. This is solid silver, made without dating it, I would think about 1820. Very, very collectible item. This appeals on two markets. You've got people that collect medical instruments, and also it would appeal to anyone who likes novelty silver items. I've only ever had one of these in all the years I've been dealing, and I really, really like this, and I hope the other dealers don't know what it is. They might think it's a trumpet, and I'd really like to buy it. And I think that's going to show in the bit I've left on it. Wish I could hide it somewhere, but I'm not allowed to, so I'm going to put that back. My bid. Hide it somewhere.
That's a very secretive bid from Simon, and David's found something to his taste in the kitchen.
Now that is beautiful looking, isn't it? It's got a bead edge, it's silver, it's got nice Georgian silver marks. We'll make an offer for it because it's a nice thing.
While Simon inspects the intriguing clock.
I mean, it's a wonderful model. I really like the sides, and I really like the back door with this arch on it. I'm going to put a bid on it, but I really don't think they're going to be very impressed with my offer.
That's the second low bid for the clock, and as all our dealers make bids in every room, Mike goes for the silver ladle.
I know silvers are down, but we'll have a go here.
And David discovers the trumpet, which Simon fell in love with earlier.
It's a little bugle, isn't that fun? Its mouthpiece is missing, and that's silver as well. For hunting? Boo, 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 boo.
Oh, yes. Completely wrong, David. His bid joins Simon, and as the last few minutes of our hour approaches, Mike is the third of our dealers to take a close look at the restored clock.
This case has definitely been ebonised. It's been black and somebody stripped it off. But what I've got to decide is whether that movement belongs to that face. I think I'm going to leave a low price and see if there's a bidding war, then we'll get warmed up and I'll be able to get a bit more history. Put that there.
Mike's playing tactics already, but makes it a full house of bids on the clock, and time is almost up. The last few bids are going down with just moments to spare. Mike also manages to make it a hat-trick of dealers to fall for the ear trumpet.
Oh, and look at that. Sneaky. Hey, if it ain't an ear trumpet and it is hunting on, I'm in deep poo. I've never seen one. I wouldn't know if that was worth 20 quid or 2,000 quid.
And that's it, the hour is up. The last bid has been placed and the dealers are done.
I think there's going to be some heavy competition today. Just going to have to wait and see.
But as all the bids are done in secret, they'll have to wait to find out who walks away with what.
Let's see what happens. I'm finished.
The secret dealers have unearthed some quality antiques and collectibles in our first house today, and have left almost 50 secret bids with their own cash on sisters Nicola and Catherine's family heirlooms.
Very nice home. There's a few interesting things here.
When I walked in, I thought there'd be nothing for me, but I was pleasantly surprised.
The dealers are about to battle it out with the cool and collected sisters, and they are ready for them.
Nicola's a bit better at the bartering than me.
We're definitely not going to be a pushover.
No,
are
definitely
we?
not going to be pushovers, no.
No way.
Nicola and Catherine have another tool up their sleeves, the independent valuer. His expert estimates are for their eyes only and could steer them into accepting or refusing the dealer's bids. Our dealers can play tough, but Nicola and Catherine have a subtle plan.
There we
Let
go.
them fight it out themselves before we
Yeah.
put our 2 pennies worth
At
in.
the end of the day, they're the experts. We're not, so we have to play on our strengths.
So how much of the dealer's money could they prize out of them today?
Now, on this card is the total amount of our highest bids, and should you choose to accept them, this is the amount of money we could be spending with you.
Okay, thank you.
£3,556.
Not bad.
No.
very
good,
good,
yeah. Very
So
good.
now, should we get down to the business of seeing what you're really going to sell?
Absolutely, yeah.
Right.
First, all 3 dealers left a secret bid on the silver ladle.
Sort of thing I buy and sell all the time. I hope I can get that today. Well, we all like it. We've all bid on it.
Right.
Yes.
Should we see where the money is?
Yeah, of course. I'll show first because I've offered to begin with £112.
Okay.
To begin with.
Yes, I like that.
And I've offered, to begin with, £85.
Right.
Right. Well, I've offered, and I was hoping it would be the beginning and the end, £140.
Okay. Should
Right.
we have a look?
Yes.
On the card? Okay.
Simon's bid is strong, but these girls are giving nothing away.
I'd like to alter my price, if I may,
Of course.
very kindly. £156.
156. Okay.
Well, he just thinks I'll fill it up to 160, you see, and then he'll drop out and leave me with it, which is his game, you see. It's sort of... But I will offer 160 because I quite like it.
Okay. Thank you.
165.
Okay.
Well, I'm not bothered because I've got nothing to bail my soup out at home. So I'm going to go £182.
182.
Well, I think that's enough for me.
Oh, don't sell me, you're dropping it on me.
I think I am.
Oh, well
but
done,
but
David.
there's still Simon.
185.
Ah, you could be out of trouble here.
190.
195.
199.
There's only one way to go after that. Only one thing one can say, £200.
And 5.
I think £205 is a very, very strong bid. But 206 is a little bit better.
A bit stronger.
210.
Right, you do like it.
I think that's all the money.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't actually say I was out. I just said I think it's all the money.
Oh, sorry, Simon.
But I'm out.
210. 210, do you reckon? 220 sounds better.
Yeah, it does.
200 sounds better to me. Go on, do you want 220 for it? Are we done?
220.
Thank
Lovely.
you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Mike has got a big mouth, so he definitely needs a big spoon to feed it, doesn't he?
I think I'll do very well with it.
All three dealers also left a bid on the Decanter box.
It's just got a nice feel about it, nice quality. I'd like to own that today.
Yeah, it's a nice thing, that. I'll definitely be leaving the price on that.
Is it something you think we could tempt you on?
Well, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Rightio. My bid for your box and 4 glass bottles is £247.
Thank you very much.
My offer is £220.
Okay. Pretty close.
Save the best to last. £295.
Going up a bit
Surprised
then.
myself there. Why don't we have a look at the
Yes, shall we
independent
open
value?
this now? Okay.
They don't give anything away, do they? You can't
No.
tell a thing from looking at
No.
their faces.
Simon's already over the independent valuation. The girls are getting top prices so far today.
Well, I will try and tempt you by making it round figures of 300.
Okay.
Thank you.
I will go £333.
All threes.
£340.
I think that's quite strong. £350.
355.
360.
It's a nice box. And it's nice that it's got all its bottles and its stoppers. And for that reason, I'll offer you 375.
Well, at £375, I'll bow to an older and better judge.
Aye, wise man, wise man.
I think you've left yourself quite a small margin on that, so I'm going to bow out to.
375.
375.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Another fantastic result for Nicola and Catherine.
We
Yeah.
managed to get quite a considerable amount more than the independent valuation. So that was
We're
really
pleased.
pleasing, yeah.
We're pleased.
I had to fight quite hard and bid quite strong, but nice thing, I will make a profit.
Find out later if David's confidence pays off. Our dealers are certainly coming out with the cash today. Let's see if any of them can produce enough for the recently restored clock.
Well, when we had it restored, we also had it valued at £3,000 to £4,000. So, bearing in mind we spent £1,000 on it,
It would have to be a good offer.
It would have to be a good offer for us to sell it.
The bid is nothing compared to what I would have left on it had it been in its original unrestored condition.
Nicola, Catherine, sitting on the table here, we've got a clock that has been dramatically restored.
It has.
Recently.
Quite recently,
Yeah,
yes.
in the last...
18 months?
Yeah.
Something like that.
And I'm not even sure that the movement is the movement that this clock started its life with.
Okay.
And the restoration has made it almost look new, hasn't it?
Right,
Which is
yeah.
rather sad.
Yeah.
Were you
Yeah.
disappointed when it came back?
Well, I didn't really know what to expect when it
No.
did come back. I don't know about you, but
Well, probably with hindsight,
yeah.
Yes.
maybe.
Do you mind me asking what you paid for the restoration?
We paid around £1,000 for the restoration.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. The restoration has actually damaged the value of the clock quite a lot, I think.
Right, okay.
That clock has been absolutely butchered to a point where I'm an antique dealer and what you've got is a new clock.
Not antique. Yeah.
It's not a good job. So with no more ado, my price for your clock is the princely sum of £241.
Okay.
My offer for your clock is £420.
Okay.
My offer's $355.
Okay.
Interesting.
Shall we open this?
Good idea, I think, at this
I
point.
think so.
Yes.
Okay.
This time there'll be no bluffing from Nicola and Catherine, as the independent valuation seems to confirm the opinion of all our dealers.
I think unless anyone's going to move considerably,
Yeah.
then
We're
we
not
wouldn't
going
be
to sell.
no.
Do you want to, on this occasion, reveal that to us?
Of course. £500 to £600.
Yes.
I mean, you don't have to be a brain surgeon to figure out if you paid £1,000
Exactly.
Yeah.
to have it restored and the highest bid is in the low 400s, you keep it.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Well, my initial reaction was I was gutted that we'd probably devalued it by having it restored and paying so much to have it restored and putting that faith in someone because we didn't know. It's very disappointing. A mix of emotions, I think, on that one.
Definitely.
That's a bit of a blow for the girls, but they went on to do fantastically well selling many of their inherited treasures to each of our dealers, including a silver sauce boat to Mike for £79, David's eyes lit up for a pair of ship's lamps and he paid £90, and Simon scribbled down a bid of £160 to buy this mahogany writing slope. All three dealers made lots of noise about this silver trumpet.
I know just how rare it is. Something that I'm hoping the other dealers won't recognise. Something I really want.
Of course I knew it was a silver ear trumpet. I mean, anybody would figure that out, wouldn't they?
I thought it was a little hunting horn or a little bugle or something silver and strange, but quite unique. So every day you learn something.
I think in all the years I've been dealing, I've only ever seen one before.
Oh, really?
So it is quite an unusual item. I like it.
Well, I like it.
Well, should we see where the money is?
Well, I didn't know what it was.
Well, all right, Simon, go on. You show us what you offered first.
£650.
Good Lord.
I thought it was some sort of hunting bugle or something, but 170.
Right.
Well, I did a bit better than that, I think, but £231.
31, very precise.
Very accurate.
In your hand, you've got the independent valuers.
We do.
You want to have a look at that?
Little way to go.
Yeah.
As expected, Simon has gone in with a very good bid, but the other two are still in the running, and Nicola and Catherine have returned to the cool demeanour which has helped them so much today.
Well, Simon, from my perspective, you obviously know more about this than I do, so I'm out.
Okay.
I'd just like to back occasionally another dealer's judgment. So I'll go £660.
Really? Okay.
I really like this, £700.
Okay.
£725.
Okay.
Both Simon and Mike have raced past the independent valuation and both look determined.
I'm a bit hard of hearing. How much did you say? £735.
Getting nearer.
It is getting close.
£750.
£760.
I think it needs to start with an 8.
Yeah, I think so.
£810.
£847.
847.
£850.
860.
£875.
I'm leaving it. Thank you very much.
Now,
Down to us.
it's down to you to decide whether you want my £875.
I think it would be nice to sell.
Yeah.
Got a bill?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you both very much indeed.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Well done.
Well fought, I'd say.
I took it to where I thought I was safe, but Simon's bought it. Good luck to him.
He's bid me up to 875, but the truth is I would have gone even further. It's a really nice item. Bad luck, Mike, but that's got Simon written all over it.
Nicola and Catherine have played a subtle game with the dealers and should be in the money.
You've negotiated very well, I have to say, and in total we have spent with you today £3,027.
Oh, wow.
I'll take this one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Doesn't seem very fair.
And thank you for swindling me.
It's our pleasure.
I know, I thought it would be.
The secret dealers are heading for the countryside and the beautiful home of Anne and Mick, which is teeming with objects collected during their 54-year marriage. They want to downsize and are planning a very special trip.
We want to put the money towards going to Australia to see our granddaughter.
The dealers are welcome to put bids on anything in the house they like the look of, but then they'll have the hard task of bartering with Mick and Anne.
We're going to put the dealers under pressure.
Oh, yes, yes.
Our secret dealers ready to battle in this house are Tim, Mark and Karen. These three have their cash at the ready and there's plenty for them to bid on here. Waiting to be discovered are an unusual gold charm bracelet, an impressive oak-bound chest, and this stunning jewellery casket made for Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee. And our pushy dealers are wasting no time.
Oh my goodness! Rummage city.
They've set the table for us, Karen.
I know. I'll be going to me out the way.
She wants me out of the room. Not a good sign. She spotted something.
Nice. Well, this has got a real old feel to it.
And it's no surprise that Tim heads to the bedroom to hunt for the treasure.
Timmy's found the gold. Timmy's found the gold. So we've got a charm bracelet here with a full sovereign on with Queen Victoria's young head and date 1872. I mean, she wasn't so young in 1872, but she clung on to it, didn't she? A bit of vanity there. Now that coin is 22 carat gold. Looking at the rest of this, that's 9. But I'm being really methodical today.
And the battle has begun with the first bid down from Tim. While in another bedroom, Mark likes what he sees.
I think this is a silver chest. And over the years, this would have been filled with the family silver. And you can bet your bottom dollar there would have been some fantastic things in here. All the silver would have been placed in this trunk, been closed up and taken down probably to the kitchen into the pantry and left there and stored there. And when people came for dinner, it would come out, be unlocked and displayed in the dining room. There would have been some serious money in here. Right, silver chest. Gonna place a bid on that.
Meanwhile, Karen recognises a name in the dining room.
And hopefully on the bottom we see the Mark Noitarchy. Ta-da! So we're talking sort of 1920s, 1930s, all hand-gilded, hand-painted. Right, that's one. Now, there are two. Are we going to get lucky on condition here? Yep, so far so good. Right, here ho. Let's have a little punt on those. That's my bid for those. Put it under there so the lads don't know what I'm bidding.
Mark has also spotted the gold and he'll certainly want to have a go at buying it.
This is 18 carat. That one's not gold. The little charm there's plated.
And Karen's not far behind.
It's not a guess, it's Tim. I thought it might be a guest in here.
Yeah. Well,
is it all 9 carat?
No. 9,
Yeah.
22, and that's 18.
Are they halves or is it
No,
one and a
full,
half?
1/2.
1.5. Okay. Well, I could probably guess that. couldn't I?
Oh, are you guessing?
Yeah. Shall I go for it?
Oh, go on then.
That'd be a laugh, wouldn't it?
Gosh. You know gold's going down, Karen, don't you?
With a helping hand from Tim, that's a hat-trick of bids for the charm bracelet. The pace is picking up and Tim is the first dealer to find the casket.
So here we have a little Victorian casket, 1837 to 1897 for Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee. Oh, there's some rings in it. Some gold rings in it. Miss those. Make a bid on the box, then I'll make a bid on the rings.
These,
Will Mark join Karen with a bid on the vases?
it's cool. Actually quite nice with the Arab series on it. Not a bad pair of vases. I know they're not worth a great deal of money because I've seen this china before selling quite a few auctions. But, hey.
Mark's bid joins Karen's and they're going head to head as she finds the silver chest.
This definitely won't fit in his jag. And that is heavy enough as it is, and if that was stuffed full of silver, I don't know how they'd even move it. What I do when I look at a piece like this is, because I love to wax and restore wood, so I imagine this, how it's going to be when it's all waxed up and gleaming. There's my bid.
Karen leaves her bid with Mark's and there are plenty going down at speed in every room of the house as the hour is almost over. Tim is unsure about the chest.
I was expecting.
But makes it a trio of bids all the same. And it looks as though Mark is interested in the Victorian casket which Tim bid on earlier.
Tim?
Yes.
Tim, do you think this is old?
Yeah, I don't think it's old.
Do you know the only thing that threw me?
Yeah.
What's that under there?
I think it's an auction lotting ticket.
Well, do you know, that's the first thing I actually
Yeah.
thought, but then there's nothing else with any auction lots on it.
No, but it is old as that. It's definitely
Yeah.
right. Definitely.
Diamond Jubilee?
Diamond Jubilee.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought, Diamond Jubilee. Okay, we've got to
Read them.
Oh, thank you, Tim. You're very kind to me
I know.
today, even though you're doing bad impressions of me, I must say. All
Brilliant
right, mate.
impressions. All right, Governor?
Salted.
All right?
It's salted.
I'm going downstairs.
I think he's losing the plot.
Time is running out for our chatty dealers and in the last few minutes Tim finds the vases.
This pattern is called Desert Scene. Heavily gilded, was mass produced in Japan, exported over to England sort of 1900s right through to the 1930s. Not the best quality of painting for Noritake, those. Vases.
And as the seconds tick away, Karen takes a shine to that casket.
Oh, that's quite nice, actually. That is a nice sort of base metal, gilded box, velvet lined. Put a little bid on that. So far, it's my favourite bit in the house. Tim might have a battle on that bit.
And with that, the hour is up. All secret bids are in place and our dealers will now battle it out with Mick and Anne.
Done, Karen.
Yeah. Right, come on, let's stick the kettle on.
The secret dealers have left bids on dozens of items in Mick and Anne's house.
Quite an interesting house, this, and quite an eclectic mix.
Lovely house, a real rummage house.
They've all seen things that they're determined to take away with them, but they may have met their match with Mick and Anne.
I think they'll be surprised at the end of the day how much pressure they're going to be under.
The confident pair can also get help if they need it from the independent valuer. His estimates are for their eyes only and can guide them as to whether they should accept the dealer's offer or barter for more.
I'm not so sure they'll take it quite as serious as we do. We shall see.
So how much of the dealer's cash is up for grabs today?
Inside this envelope is the total that you could make if you accept our highest bids today. Ooh.
Wow.
I think flipping heck.
4,618. That would take us across to Australia.
First, all three dealers bid on the silver chest.
I loved it. Big, impressive thing. I really wouldn't mind buying this.
We don't put anything in it. We certainly don't put silver in it, even if it is a silver chest.
A great thing. I mean, I really would have loved to have seen the silver that went in there because I think it would have come to a nice few £1,000 today.
Yes, I reckon so.
Yeah.
I think it might end up
I'm going
with us
first
two here.
because I haven't got a clue about this chest. My bid is a little bit paltry, and I only bid on it because Karen bid on it. Is a paltry £100.
Wouldn't get
No
us to
way.
London, that wouldn't.
Yes, it would, Mick.
Not first class.
Well, hopefully mine's a little bit better. It's 170.
I don't think so.
My bid is 150. So we're kind of in the same area.
Far off.
No,
Was
you weren't
that?
far.
A bit too close though, weren't you?
But not
Tim?
but Tim,
Would you like to see
Economy.
what's written on the card from the independent valuer?
Karen's bid is strong, but the dealers don't know what's on that card.
I think if you want that, you've got to certainly do better than 170.
I will give you for your chest £180.
Not quite.
No,
185. I'd like to offer you.
no,
No, don't deal in fives, do we?
no, we don't.
£190.
I think at this stage I'm going to bow out.
Now, this young man hasn't, he's kept very quiet.
It's not for me.
You sure?
Absolutely positive.
And Mick, £190 for your chest.
Think a bit more, don't you? Split the difference.
What, you want 195?
Yeah.
For you, Anne, you're so sweet, you've got 195. Thank you very much. Mick, you're a gentleman. Thank you very much.
That's a very good start for Mick and Anne. The dealers could have a tough fight today.
I think we taught the dealers a lesson. They're not going to overcome us, and we're going to beat them.
I think somebody will want that for their house. It's big, impressive, and I think it'll make a good piece of furniture.
All three also wanted the Noritake vases.
Very decorative, but most importantly, lovely condition.
I did think there was in super condition. There's no gilding rubbed or anything, is there?
And we all like these. And do you think we stand a chance of buying these off you today?
Depends on what you offer.
Quite right, it does, doesn't it?
Yes.
So how much did you like them then?
China isn't my forte.
Right.
But I did leave a little bit because they were nice condition. And my bid was £60.
No way.
My bid to you, Anne, is £70.
No.
These two have been a little bit skinny. £120.
Tim's gone in much higher than the valuation, but will Mick and Anne get the dealers to offer even more?
Mick and Anne, I'm going to rule myself out.
I've got to go some to top you, haven't I, from 70? Well, I'm going to. I'd like to offer 130.
130? From 70?
They look really nice, actually.
140.
Karen, do you want to go higher?
No, I don't think I can. I thought that one bid might sort of frighten him, but it obviously hasn't. Up to you now, I'm out.
£140 is my final offer.
What should we do?
Well, he's a pleasant young man. Maybe you should let him.
Right, okay.
We got a deal. Thank
Yes.
you, Anne. Thank you very
Thank you.
much. I don't know what they were playing at. 60 quid from Mark, £70 from Karen, and of course £120 from me. And then I ended up paying a bit more as well.
From the homeowner's perspective, good price for the vases. They're good stock, no problem. They'll just get a little tiny bit left, I think.
Now Karen might have her work cut out with the charm bracelet.
It's going to be a lot of money.
Not a bad bit of gold, good weight to it. One piece of 22, but it's 18 carat. I wonder if the others will know that.
I might get stuck in this one. It's about time. Right, you ready?
Go.
440.
Boy.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Impressed?
I am impressed because you have just blown me out of the water. 400 quid?
Yes, get in there.
£600.
Oh, but we were basing it on 9 carat.
We were.
So what would it be if it...
Well, it will be higher, Anne. I can assure you of that.
He's going to hate me. 605.
610.
£615.
No.
Anne, have you had a look at the independent valuation? Because it's big, big money.
I'll just check.
Mick and Anne are using the independent valuation to their full advantage.
Well, I know for a fact, because I've done my maths and I've done them really hard this time, that is a blooming good offer. There's very little left and I'm not going any further and I'm out. Tim?
Well,
£6.20.
I'm going to step back now. £620. There's no profit left in it for me. So I'm going to say no.
Would you do 625?
It's top
Just-
money.
Just as a favour.
But Mick said he don't deal in fives.
I do.
I will now.
All right. Yeah. Go on then. Thank you very much, Anne.
Thank you.
Thank you, mate.
Cheers, well done.
Do you ever feel like you're being mugged? I didn't realise that the bracelet was 18 karat gold until Mark informed me that it was. So then I had to reevaluate it, and consequently I bought it when we reevaluated it.
I was right. I knew they wouldn't spot it. I put a big bid in to buy it. When they realised it was 18, because I told them, they bid it up. So if they want to bid it up to that money, let them have it. I don't care. There was no profit left in that.
Karen hasn't had much of a look in today so far, but she has managed to snap up some of the goodies on offer, including a Victorian plate for £30, this 9 karat gold identity bracelet for £310, and she also bought this Victorian cast iron and brass oil lamp for £30. But the main thing Karen wants to buy is that Victorian casket.
It's fantastic quality. You have to put it in your hands to appreciate it and to see what is actually on it. Want to buy it.
That is a really tasty piece. Definitely going to try to buy that.
I think she will be gutted if she doesn't get that casket. There could be trouble amongst the secret dealers if she doesn't get it.
I think there'll be fisticuffs over this one. Hope so, it'll make it interesting.
Is this a family piece?
It was my grandmother's.
Really? Because we found a little ticket underneath and we thought you might have bought it quite recently, because...
No way.
No.
No.
Antique dealers are very suspicious, aren't we?
Well, shall we reveal? We've done? OK, I'll start. My price is £125 for your box.
This is going to just go down like a lead balloon. £65.
And my bid, and I do really love it actually, is £120, which is very, very close to you,
are.
Mr. Stevens.
Very close.
But are we very close to Mr. Independent Valuer?
Yeah, I think we have a fight on our hands here.
Looks like it's a two-horse race between Karen and Mark.
Oh, let's put the cat among the pigeons. £150.
£150?
I've got to say, Tim,
From
65?
He was trying it on at 65,
He was,
wasn't he?
yeah.
Thank you, I'm glad you spotted that little tactic. 160 I'd like to offer you.
£165.
Timmy, don't be so mean.
170.
Karen?
175. I really love this box.
£180.
Can I have a look at that again, please? Not the way to go yet, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I don't know. He's had us
Double
before.
bluff, double bluff.
185.
Karen?
190.
Mark?
195.
£200.
Karen?
205.
I'm going to have to say, I'm going to give you £210.
215.
They're horrible, aren't they?
They are.
They know how much I want this box. All the gold in this house. When you're fighting me over the one thing that's got Karen written all over it.
Have you seen that face? Have you seen it? It's
I've
enough
seen
to
it.
curdle cream.
I've seen it.
Mick and Anne, £250.
I want to offer you £255 for your box.
Tim?
You're
I'm
out.
out, yeah.
£260.
£265.
270 was Mr. Stevens. 270. That's my bid. 270.
No,
Well,
break
no.
it up, kids.
No, £275.
No, that's it. I've had it.
So, Anne, And Mick, £275 for the box. Deal? Deal. Thank you very much indeed. Pleasure. Great. I'm over the moon. I really wanted it, and I got it.
Oof, there'll be trouble about that casket. Mark my words.
Don't even mention the casket.
We're in it to get what we can for it, and it's fortunate for us the way it went. Two people wanting the same thing is good for us.
Poor Karen just pipped at the post. So how much of all three dealers' money did Mick and Anne expertly take from them?
We have spent with you today of our hard-earned money, and you have pushed us. You have, Mick, particularly you. £3,418. Can I have that for my bus fare?
No. Do you mind if I count it?
Feel free.
So will that get you to Australia?
No.
No?
No.
Not that way?
No. Can you come back next week?
Yeah.
The dealers have spent thousands of pounds of their own money today, so what's become of the items they bought?
Thank you, Mick.
Cheers, well done.
Do you ever feel like you're being mugged?
Tim battled for gold but squeezed just £25 profit out of the charm bracelet.
I don't know what I was thinking about.
And David was right, there was a profit to be had in the decanter box, a very fair £75.
£875.
But everyone should have listened to Simon,
I'm leaving it.
who had the deal of the day selling the ear trumpet for £1,500. That's a huge £625 profit.
Bad luck, Mike.
I'm not that bothered.